Hey squad, we are back in the Moving MaryKate studio and I am so excited to be here with you today as always. Today we have day 17 of the Beginner Babe Challenge, which is focused on your upper body recovery session. You have been doing so well throughout this entire challenge and I am so proud of you and I'm so pumped to continue this journey with you. But you know, in order to progress, we also need to kind of take a step back and reset and recenter, which is what today is all about. So remember, if you have your 30-day challenge calendar, to check this off after you complete it, send me that picture, let me know you did it, and if you don't, make sure you subscribe and I will send it directly to your inbox. All right, sound good? Let's loosen it up. We are just gonna start by rolling out those shoulders. I know you're feeling yesterday's arm day. That one got me good. Good, focus on your breath here. I want you to breathe in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. When you can, we're gonna reach these arms out to the side. We're gonna bring them center. We're gonna extend as we bring those shoulder blades together. Good, your feet can be about shoulder width apart, whatever feels good. Bring it together, good. Big deep breaths in, sigh it out as those hands come together. Breathe in, sigh it on out. Good, feel free to bring those arms to the front here. We're gonna drop them on down. We're gonna roll out our neck side to side. Whatever feels good. If you want to look up to the ceiling, down to the floor, just get in those big rolls. Good. If you can, you're going to crisscross your hands in the front here, and we're going to forward fold. If the crisscross is too much for you, you're just going to plant your hands down into the mat. Crisscrossing those hands at the front will give you a deeper shoulder stretch here. Good. Feel free to start with a slight bend in your knees, rocking it side to side. Good, really loosening up everything for the last few days. When it feels right, you are going to release those hands right here in the center of your mat. Feel free to allow that head to hang heavy. Good, and when it feels right, I want you to bring your feet a little bit closer together. Slight bend in this left knee as this right arm is going to come on up. Good, really loosening up those shoulders in that right hip. Feel free to release that hand behind your low back, open up that shoulder just a little bit more. Good, release that hand on down, slight bend in the right knee, left arm is gonna come high, same thing, oh yes, that left hip is gonna stretch on out, left arm is gonna come behind low back, open up that shoulder just a little bit more. It's crazy how much you realize stretching really helps you when you take the time to do it. Release that hand on down and come on down into your side lunge for just a sec, extending those arms forward. Really leaning into it here. But again, we're all busy and it's so easy to just be like, meh, I'll do it later, or skip it. But I promise you, if you take the time to just do it, it really will pay off. Good, again, focusing on that breath. Bring it center here as you come into this yogi squat. I want your elbows to come in tight. Your hands are gonna come here, and again, you're gonna give me those rolls side to side. Good, when it feels right, you shift your weight all the way over to the other side. You're gonna extend those arms in front of you. Same thing with that big back stretch, everything here. Gaze can come down. Good. Releasing back into that yogi squat. This time we're gonna advance our way up. Same thing, hands come center, circle it on out. And then you're gonna plant your hands down into the mat, shift your hips on back, coming into that forward fold. Good, holding it here. When it feels right, you roll it back up to the top. Arms are gonna come up above your head. You come into that big, deep center stretch. Good, big, deep breath in as you come over to the right. Releasing that hand down to the mat. If you can lean in just a little bit deeper, feel free to do so. Good, bring it center. Big deep breath in, sigh it on out. And that's the same thing with stretching, just like it is with my classes, is you'll notice the more you do it, the better it feels, just like anything in this life. Bring it center. Big deep breath in here. You're gonna cross those arms again, this time switching what hand is underneath, and then you're gonna bring those feet out wide and you advance those hips on back and slide everything down. Good, when it feels right, release those hands one more time on the mat. This time you're gonna walk your way into that side lunge, but we go one step deeper here. You're gonna turn and shift those hips, dropping your knee all the way down, bring your arms up above. Good, rocking your hips back and forth here. Good, releasing your hands down to the mat, shifting that right leg back. This time, left leg comes forward, same thing, right knee drops down. Right, those arms come all the way up, rocking those hips back and forth. Good, when you feel up to it, you're gonna plant your hands all the way back down. Left leg comes back all the way and you lower yourself down to the mat. Good, you give me a slight baby cobra at the bottom. Squeezing those shoulder blades together, gaze is down here. Good, going at your own pace here. Bring it on up, look over to the side, bring it center, look over to the other side. Drop it on down. A few more together here at your own pace. Good. Holding that baby cobra here, shifting your hips all the way back into a child's pose. Feel free to go as deep as you want to here. Planting your forehead into the mat, taking that big deep breath into the nose and sighing it out through the mouth. If you feel like it's in your practice, feel free to shift your knees in a little bit, planting your forehead all the way down on the mat. Hands come behind you and you come into that big forward fold. If it's not there, you can stay in that child's pose. Good, releasing your hands down into a tabletop. Giving me a little bit of cat-cows here. Good. We're gonna finish off in your child's pose. You're gonna come back down, shifting those hips all the way on back. Taking a moment here to plant that head back into the mat. Taking a moment of reflection on this upper body stretch day. Thinking about how you may have lots of plates spinning at one time, lots of deadlines, demands, things to get done in a day. But think about the more that you fill up your own cup, the better you'll be able to serve the other people, the other things, the other tasks in your life. So often we are trying to accommodate everybody else and we forget about ourselves. Think about how powerful 10 minutes of even just a stretch can be in your day-to-day when it comes to your mindset, your physical being, and everything in between. Take one more big deep breath in, sigh it on out. Take a moment to set your intention for this day, thinking about how you want to take the energy that you received today and give it to the rest of the world. Roll it on up. Good work, you guys. There is truly nothing better than a recovery session. And like I said in the beginning of this class, it is so tempting to just skip it and rush over it. But I promise, again, the more that you take time to step back, the more you'll be able to step forward. So thank you so much for joining me for day 17. And I am so excited for day 18 because trust me, full body does not disappoint and you are gonna love it. Don't forget to send me your challenge calendar and I cannot wait to hear from you. Keep it up, I'll see you tomorrow.